Hi there, welcome back to my channel. Today I thought I would create a video on some things I find useful when I'm sewing or researching or pattern cutting, which are books. I use a lot of books for research for university, pattern cutting for home sewing and uni and other books as well. And I know I've seen around on social media a lot of people asking what books are good for different things. So I thought today I would show you and tell you some of the books I find useful for different things. So let's get started. So for pattern cutting, I find a lot of books useful for either modern or historical pattern cutting. So this is the first one for modern that I find useful. It says Anne Hager's Pattern Cutting for Lingerie, Beachwear and Level and Leisure Wear. So it's got all the basic blocks in it for women's wear. This book is only a women's wear book, but it gives you basic blocks for pattern cutting and then shows you how to make lingerie, beachwear and leisure wear from those blocks. So that's the first one. And then these ones are a set of 3. So these ones are the Winifred Aldrich Metro Pattern Cutting for women's wear, men's wear and children's wear. And these are really helpful again for modern pattern cutting. Again, they give you basic blocks, and this one and these ones show you how to do different aspects of pattern cutting, such as button stands, collars, and and it kind of just looks like that inside. So yeah, those 3 are also really helpful and I love them all. Then this one is my last modern pattern cutting book. This one is slightly different because this one is in inches and not centimeters. So this one again gives you all the different types of pattern cutting for men's wear, children's wear and children and women's wear, and it's just really good and I love it. So those are my modern ones. Then I have 3 historical ones. So this one is the Cut of Men's Fashion and Clothes, and this one is from the 1600s to 1900s, and it just gives you loads of basic patterns for loads of historical garments for menswear. So yeah, so that's the first historical one, the Cut of Men's Clothes. Then I have 2 other ones, which are Stays and Corsets and Stays and Corsets for Volume 2, which tell you how to make so many different stays and corsets for historical pattern cutting. These were also written by one of my tutors at uni called Mandy Barrington, and I love her. So those are all my pattern cutting books. So now it's on to the research books. So my favourite research books I use the most are these Century Fashion in Details. So I have 19th century fashion detail, 18th century, and then 20th century. And they just tell you all the different things about many historical things. They have technical drawings in them as well, and those are just so good for research for 19th century, 18th century, 20th century. And then I have this one in the same kind of series. This one is Underwear Fashion in Detail. So this one again just gives you information about different corsets, different underwear, different lingerie styles, and it also gives you the technical drawings as well. So a few other for books I'm going to mention don't have here with me that I find useful pattern cutting, but I will show a picture of, are DK Fashion. This one just shows all different types of fashion, and it shows all like information about each thing as well. So this one again is mostly historical. So yeah, there are also other ones, the ones on designers that are quite helpful. So I have one on Alexander McQueen, which I find really helpful as well. Then I also have one on Balenciaga, which I love. And just I love his fashion, so it's just really nice to have a massive book. It's a book just full of information about the clothes he makes. So then I have two other the books that aren't really pattern cutting or research that I also find really helpful and useful. And these are them. So this one is Simple Tailoring Alterations, and this is all about tailoring, and it's really helpful, especially for me for this term at uni, because I'm doing tailoring, and it's just got loads of different information and things about tailoring. Yeah, so that's that one. Then there's one more book I find really useful, which is the Costume Supervisor's Toolkit, which isn't for me so much as a maker, but it has some stuff which is useful for makers in it, like roughly how much fabric is required for different garments to make, and it gives you a rough idea of how much time you should spend on each different garment as well to make. So the Costume Supervisor's Toolkit is a really useful one to have, and again, it's written by a woman who was my course leader up until this year, that is now the course leader of the master's course at my uni, called Rebecca Pride. She's just amazing. So yeah, so I hope this video has been helpful, and that you will be able to find some more books that are really useful for pattern cutting and research and other things to do with sewing. And yeah, so until next time, bye.